My name is Tamakio, and my channel focuses on attainable fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel. I also test out new makeup and skincare products that goes along with my everyday life. Today's video will be everyday makeup look. Not really a get ready with me, but get to know me. Hey everyone. Okay, let's just get started with this. First, I'm going to use my moisturizer, and I like the Milk moisturizer to moisturize my skin. I just use a little because it is very oily, very moisturizing. I love to use it before I start with my primer. And after I usually do that, I like to go in with my fix spray, and I love the coconut. So, I know you're all wondering, who is she? Where did she come from? Why is she on YouTube now? Well, first of all, I'm Tamakio. Right now I'm using my e.l.f. Grip Plus. Love this stuff. It's like magic, it's gripping your makeup. Okay. So I decided to do YouTube because makeup has always been a passion for me, and I usually let the e.l.f. Grip Primer sit on my skin for about 30 seconds. I like to get it where it's tacky, sticky. So I decided to do YouTube because I've been in healthcare for over 26 years. Yes, we're not going to go there. I am up there in age. But I decided, is this fulfilling me? Is this what I really want to do? You know, with the rest of the life that I have left, I need to decide what I want to do. So I'm going in now with my contour to contour my dark circles in hyperpigmentation. And I like to use my Anastasia contour kit. And I use it in the Tan Deep. As you can see, I've been killing this palette. And I like to go in with the orange shade for my dark circles and my hyperpigmentation. The salmon orange type color, it definitely conceals those dark shadows. And I do go a lot very deep with it because I have really bad dark circles. And I guess that comes with age. Let's just say over 40. So I decided that I wanted to go into YouTube because I love doing makeup, I love fashion, I love testing out new skincare products. But you know, it's funny because I've had this channel since 2009. Yeah, 2009. I just never, ever, let's say, I was just afraid. Let's just say that. I was just afraid to start my YouTube channel because I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Where is this going to go? Who's going to like me? With all of the young YouTubers that's out these days, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. So now I'm going in with the e.l.f. This is the Halo Glow Filter. I like to mix this with my NARS Radiant, and I use this in Tahoe. As you can see, I've been killing it. So what I like to do with the Halo is just put a little on. Let me get my NARS. And it is a little darker than my skin complexion, but I like when it's darker because it seems like it makes sense. And then next I go in with my concealer, which I like to use the Urban Decay Quickie. This stuff right here, amazing. So back to my story. So I decided that, you know, I really wanted to do this YouTube thing. Like I said, I've been trying to start my channel since 2009, but just never had the confidence to actually film anything because I just didn't know really truly what I really wanted to film. And usually with this, I go in with 2 shades for the Quickie. I like to go in with 2 shades. And I will have my shade ranges in the description box below. And I'm going in with my Anastasia brush. So I just decided, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I have nothing to lose. I see so many people start their YouTube channel and become very successful. Seemed like overnight, but I didn't think that that would happen to me. And me being in healthcare for as long as I've been in healthcare, I was just thinking like, hey, is this for me? What's gonna happen? Will people like me? Will people even subscribe to my channel? Will people even be interested in what I have to, you know, what I have to provide to this community? So I just decided to take a leap and just do it. I said, there's no use in me being afraid. Just do it, girl. Get it done. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to do what I love to do. And I love being in front of the camera. I'm a little nervous about it because, yeah, this is what, my second YouTube video. I did a Shein haul, summer dress haul, because I'm getting ready to go on vacation. Right now, I'm just using my lighter shade of my Urban Decay concealer to under carve my brows. And as for my brows, I do have my brows microbladed. So my brows will be easy. This was the best thing ever, getting my brows microbladed. I think that was the best $300 well spent because I don't have no brows. My brows are scarce. They're very scattered all over the place. So me getting my brows microbladed was the best thing for me to do. And I'm just going in with this Il Makiage brush. I like it because of the dome flat tip. Yeah, it's dirty, I know, but I digress. So back to my story again. So I decided to just go ahead and take this chance and see what happens and put myself out there. And I've been pretty active on Instagram for a long time, and my Instagram page didn't really blow up until I actually started wanting to become a content creator. So I was doing a lot of product reviews, having a lot of small companies send me over products. These are companies that's just starting out. They're trying to grow their company as well as me trying to grow my brand and get my face out there in the content creating world. And I'm just putting a little more just for highlight under my eyes. And I'm going to let that sit for a moment. And next I'm going to go in with, what I like to do is go in next with a little contour powder. And right now I'm still going to use my Anastasia palette. and just go in just a little bit just to kind of darken in. And I am using powder. I know that's kind of weird. I should be using cream, but I don't really like using cream that much because I've already used a lot of cream products because my skin, it's actually combination, but I have more of my T-zones are super oily, but everywhere else is dry. So I try to keep more powder products just because of my T-zone oily area. And I do contour very messy because I clean it up when I'm done blending all the concealers and all of the cream into it. So me back into finally taking the leap into YouTube. So I decided I'm gonna do it. So here I am. I took that plunge. I posted a lot of shorts. I think I have about 15 shorts that I've posted already. And it was easy doing those because I do a lot of Instagram reels. So I figure me posting some of my Instagram reels on my shorts would just open up that door to introduce myself to the world. And I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer in all of the places that I used cream products with my Patrick Starrr. This stuff right here, when I say it keeps your makeup flawless, no creases. And I have it in translucent. I'm very interested in trying out the pink shade, which I think that's my next try. You know, I'm loving using more of the pinks because the pink seems to neutralize my skin a little bit better. I know I'm looking kind of crazy on the camera right now. I know my face isn't matching my neck, but trust the process. And what I'm using is these Amazon. I love these. I used to like to use beauty blenders a lot, but I don't know. I've kind of fell away from using beauty blenders because I love how these little press powder, they actually just press it into my skin very well, and I can, you know, I don't have to worry about moving anything else or putting more powder than I don't want anywhere. Okay. So next, I'm going to go ahead and put a little powder under my brows where I carved my brows. Okay. So I posted a lot of YouTube posted on YouTube a lot of my shorts. I posted those from my Instagram reels because my reels were doing fairly well. People were starting to notice me more, which that's the idea of it. I want people to notice me because I want them to feel like, oh, okay, who is this girl? She's new, but her content is okay. Let's go ahead and give her a chance. So I started out with about approximately 250 Instagram followers, which wasn't very much. And once I started doing a lot of product reviews and doing a lot of reels and just trying to get my face out there, I'm now sitting at maybe a little over 5K. I'm almost at 6K. And I know it's not a lot thinking about how everybody is in this, you know, that's on social media. But for me, going from 200, you know, a little over 200 to almost 6K, I'm thrilled about that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a little eyeshadow on my eyelid. And I like to use my NARS palette. And this is the Extreme Effects, and the colors are amazing. I love these colors here, And I mostly use this shade right here. And makeup people, don't come for me. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. I just do what works for me. So I was just proud of where I had gone, you know, how my Instagram page had kind of took off, and, you know, I started getting more followers. People were more interested. People were DMing me about, you know, doing product reviews and, you know, trying to figure out who I am, what I'm doing, and, you know, wanting to know more about me, which made me feel like, okay, so my engagement is getting there. People, they want to know who I am, what am I doing, and, you know, the comments and me, talking to people and learning new people in this industry, you know, in this content creating world. It's tough. It's tough because some of the comments you get, brutal. But, you know, you have to have tough skin. I'm learning this every day. I'm learning. But I think I'm a really tough girl because I've been through a lot. One day we'll do a story time. Okay. So, like I said, I just, you know, since my Instagram page took off, then I was like, oh, I guess I need to go into the world of TikTok, because it seemed like TikTok was where it was at, where everybody wanted to be. So I'm just taking this flat brush and I'm going back into that same shade in my NARS palette and just putting a little under my eyelid. And I know you all are probably thinking, this girl's doing all this shit backwards. This is just how I do it. It works for me. Do what works for you. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. I just do what works for me. So I decided to venture out in the TikTok world. So I created a TikTok page. Followers weren't coming. It was just nerve-wracking. And I thought, why am I not posting my reels from Instagram on TikTok? Why am I trying to do different things on TikTok? Let's be smart. If people on Instagram liked your reels, in your posts, in your pictures, just post it on TikTok. We all know a picture is a reel. So I began moving those reels to TikTok. My follower count went up. I went from having like 10 followers. Now I'm at like 1,100, which is not a lot. I know that, but I'm getting there. I'm still growing. This channel is new. My TikTok's new. My Instagram, but we're going to go. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. I have faith. I know it's going to happen. Soon it's going to happen. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Threesome palette. I love this palette. I like to use it for my nose contour, my highlight, and my blush. These colors are amazing. So what I do when I go in for my nose contour, I like to take the Morphe M431 brush. It's dirty. Y'all don't judge me. I just decided to do this on a whim. I'm just thinking like, let me do a get ready with me, kind of introducing myself to this world of YouTube. And I just didn't have time to clean my brushes. So I'm using dirty brushes, but it works. So I'm just doing my nose contour. And what I like to do is go up to the top of my brow, bring it down. And I have the widest nose. So with my nose being so wide, contouring is a must for me. A must. And I usually like to bring my contour all the way down because my nose is so wide, I like to elongate it to make it look longer, and I don't have a bridge. So I definitely focus more on my inner corner, like by my eyes, just to give myself the illusion that I have a bridge. And then I like to do like this little triangle thing to the bottom, which kind of gives you that turned up nose, even though my nose isn't turned up, but it's piggy-like, so I try. And then I like to put this across because that would gives the nose more of that little turn up look. And then just blending it out. And I do blend it into my eyeshadow so that it all seems seamless in going into one. So here I am on YouTube trying to see if I fit into this world of YouTube, and you know, it seems so fun and creators seem so happy, and they, you know, you have the stories of them, you know, creators telling you, hey, it's hard, especially when it comes to the editing. The editing, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm trying. And to say, you know, the quality of my first video, it sucked because I had no idea what I was doing, but I tried. And I said, you know what? I got to get better. So I'm using, I have a camera and I'm using the Sony ZV-1. So it's just, you know, me going on YouTube, watching all these different videos on what settings to use, how to, you know, what would be best for me for what I'm trying to create. And I'm just going back into that Urban Decay Threesome and using the highlight shade, and I'm just putting a little highlight on my nose, and I like to put a little up here. And like I said, this gives me the illusion of me having a bridge and making my nose, instead of looking so wide, it kind of brings it in a little bit. And then I like to go back in a little bit with the lightest concealer. This is weird, y'all, but it works for me. And I like to kind of put a little there. Like I say, I try whatever I can do to give my nose a smaller illusion, because I told you it's so freaking wide. And as you can see, it does have that, it looks like I have a bridge now when I don't really have one. So, and then just put a little powder there to, and I don't like to bake much because like I said, I am dry, but my T-zones are very oily, but I don't like to use, I don't like to bake in my T-zones that much because I don't like my skin to look too cakey. I like for it to look more of a natural makeup look and not too cakey. So I'm going back into my contour, back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I'm just going to undercut. I like to go under the cheek with it because I am a blush girl and I love blush. You see that illusion, how it just brought my cheeks up? I love that. So I love to go under. I don't go on, I know you're supposed to be on top or right at it, but I love to go under. Like I said, this is what works for me. So, back to my story. So, I decided I'm going to take on this. And, you know, so far it hasn't been that brutal for me. But, you know, I'm still nervous. I'm still learning. Am I going to succeed in this? Who knows? We'll see. I'm not going to give up because I'm coming at that age now where I need to decide, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I love what I do in healthcare. I basically work in healthcare administration, and I love what I do. I've been, like I said, I've been doing that for over 26, 27 years now, and you know, it fulfills me. I'm not mad at it, but I'm still at that point, like, what else do I want to do? Like, I'm going back into that Urban Decay and adding some blush. And I decided, like, hey, you know, this isn't fulfilling me anymore. I feel like I want to do more. You know, I don't want to just keep myself boxed in. And for years, I felt, you know, majority of my life, I felt it's best to be in healthcare because that's guaranteed money, guaranteed job. I didn't have to worry about being laid off or, you know, not having a job and being unemployed. And, you know, this gave me a good life being in healthcare. But, you know, my passion is in, you know, fashion and, you know, makeup and hair and clothes and, you know, and I love to travel. And I just decided, you know, hey, it's time for me to get out there and see what happens. And, you know, hopefully people will love me. And like I said, it hasn't been bad. You know, I haven't had any bad, you know, response to my channel and response to any of the other things that, you know, my social media pages. Everyone's, you know, been pretty nice to me, but, you know, you do get those little comments, you know, but it's okay. So I'm just going into so I told you my brows are microbladed, but I like to go in and just kind of fill them in a little bit from where, you know, some of the contour and the concealer has gotten into it, to just darken it up a little bit. I really don't need to do much to them, but I just clean them up just a little bit with this brow pencil. And I'm not sure what is it called. This is something that I found at TJ Maxx, and it kind of works. I like it. So that's all I usually do with my brows. I don't do too much to it. I just kind of keep it nice and simple. Next, I will go in with, before I do my eyeshadow, went on TikTok. Everybody's talking about this kimchi banana powder. Y'all, TikTok made me buy it. I swear TikTok made me buy it. So this is how it looks. And I just like to take a little bit of it. Yeah, I know I said a little bit, but I do. And I go down my nose and across. Y'all, do y'all see that? Like, I was shook. When I saw it on TikTok, I'm like, yeah, right. The product's been out of stock for a while, so you guys, if y'all can get it, kimchi, get it. And his packaging is so cute. Love the packaging. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC bronzer in Deep Dark. And I'm just going to bring a little more warmth back into my face, because it is looking a little pale. And I just like to go into the areas where I didn't actually highlight. And now I'm going to do mascara. So, and the mascara I like to use is by MAC. I don't remember the name of it right now offhand, but I'll have it in the description box below. I love this, and I like the waterproof because I hate when I spray on my setting spray. I don't know why, but it runs. I'll have all the mascara down on under my eyes, so, or above. So I decided to start using waterproof. And no, I don't wear lashes. that's another story why I don't wear lashes. But quickly, I used to get lashes all the time. I mean, put on all the time. I love the way how lashes make your eyes pop, how it makes you look so good. But I just, one day, I was like, oh, I want them off to, you know, give my eyelashes a rest. And girl, I had like 5 eyelashes over here and 3 over here. I swear, I was like, where in the hell are my lashes? And that was just so embarrassing, running around here with no lashes. And I decided, you know what? It's okay. I'm just going to let them grow back. And I will never use lashes again. And those that I was using was individuals. So I don't even do strip. I'm just like, you know what? With the power of mascara, just get one with a lot of volume and lift, and you're fine. See? I love it. And then it still makes it look more natural when you're don't have any lashes. And that's what I kind of like to go for, a makeup look, but you know, natural, but not too natural. And this is great. There. So but anyways, I'm just having a time with my bottom lashes because I don't even have any bottom lashes, but I try to make it work. I try to give myself the illusion of having lashes on the bottom. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Stay with me. I hope you all still here and haven't left. I know it's kind of dragging on and I'm kind of long-winded with this, but like I said, this is my first Get Ready With Me, and I just wanted to introduce myself to you all so you'll know who I am, why am I here, and a little bit about my background. So I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going in with MAC Cork. Love this. And my lips, I got them neutralized. My lips used to be very, very, very dark. And I hated that, having these dark pigmented lips like I smoke. And I'm like, I don't even smoke. So why are my lips so dark? So when I found out about neutralization, I ran. I found this girl on TikTok. TikTok always gets me. And she's here in the Atlanta area, but she's in the perimeter area. It's pretty far from me because I live out in Douglasville. So I found her, and it's called Lip Lash, and she's in perimeter. She's amazing. I love her. She's so sweet. So I got my lip neutralized. It's more like a pinky, like a nudie pink color. So I can just go like this and not even add lipstick, but I still like to add lipstick. And what I like to go in with, I have 2 shades that I like to go in, and they are by MAC. The first one is, let's see, this shade. Isn't it pretty? And I'll have all the names and everything up down below in the description box. And what I like to do is just, see how pretty that is? And then the second shade is a little more brighter. And I just kind of fill it in the middle. And that's my lip combo. I love this lip combo because it gives me more of a natural lip combo. Like I said, my lips technically are this, like the color of this lipstick now. And I'm glad that she and I decided to go with more of a pink, because when I went in for my first neutralization, we did more like a red. And me, I'm not a red lipstick girl. I really don't wear red. So when I went back for my second session, I said, you know, it's red, but I'm more of a pink girl, so can we kind of, and she mixed it. She said, yeah, we can make it more of a nudie pink. And I love it. Guys, I'm going to have all of her information in the description box below. If you're interested in lip neutralization, she's where it's at. Okay, we're almost there. And now for the setting spray. Of course, who doesn't love Morphe? I use these so much. I was so glad when they came out with the large. When they came out with the large bottle, I was like, genius. Every time I go to Ulta, even if I don't need it, I rack up. I swear I have probably like 5 bottles of that. I'm the one that takes all of them when I go to Ulta and see them because I love that continuous setting spray by Morphe so much. I live by it. So now what I do is I kind of let that dry up a little bit. And once I let that dry, the last thing I do, I know you're like, okay, you did the setting spray, you should be done. Guys, when I say this stuff locks in your makeup. Here's the finished look. I just want to thank you all who stayed here for the end of this video. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if there's anything you would like me to review on my channel or to talk about on my channel, please leave it in the comment box below. Thank you guys. Love you.